Hi guys, my name is Anjali and I'm with Team Westside Boiler Invasion 461. We're an FRC team, or a first team, and today I will be teaching you guys TinkerCAD for our Girls in Engineering and Mechanics, or GEM program. First, you can go to www.tinkercad.com. We're using TinkerCAD instead of a downloadable CAD website so that it's more accessible to everyone, as not everyone has really fast computers or computers that they're able to download things on. This link will be put down in the description of the video. When you go to tinkercad.com, this is the page that you will see. As you can see up here, you should click this sign in button. Once you click the sign in button, you can click sign in with Google or any other thing that you have. If you're on your phone, you can use sign in with Apple, etc. Once you've signed in, you can click create a new design, and that will bring you to this page, which is kind of your CAD workspace. So as you can see, this is kind of your workspace. You can put things onto your workspace by dragging it out. When you drag something out, it will kind of bring up the dimensions. So if I change the radius to, let's say, 10, it will turn more spherical. So I will switch it back since I do just want a cube. Okay, so we don't really mess with steps too much. I can change the length to, let's say, 100, and then the width to 100 if I want it to remain in like the square shape. And then I can change, let's say, the height to 100. And now I have a significantly larger box. The second thing that you can do is you can lock and unlock shapes. So the major reason for that is, let's say I stick a roof. Let's say I'm creating a house. What I like to do is just use my arrow keys on my keypad to move it up and to the side. That will kind of move, the arrow keys will move an object across your plane, but to move it across the z-axis or up and down this way, you'll have to click this arrow up here. So I normally like to kind of move around to make sure that things are centered the way I want them. And once they are, maybe like right there, you can, instead of just doing the dimensions, you can also just kind of pull it. So looking at that, that looks a little too small, so what I'll do is I'll take this, which is my z dimension, and I'll bring it a little higher. Now, what we can do, let's say the first thing we can do is merge shapes. When I merge a shape, when I click my arrow keys or move it around or even like make it up and down, it's going to move both of the shapes that I have. I can then unmerge it, and now they are back to normal, where when I click it, I'm moving individual shapes. The next thing I can do is lock a shape. Locking shapes is really helpful if you don't want them to stray from this, especially when you're moving things around it. The reason you can lock is if I highlight like this, I'm highlighting both of them. If I try to move it and one of the shapes is locked, only the bottom shape will move, which is really helpful when you're trying to move stuff around. The third thing that you can do is this light bulb over here makes things hide. So if I want to see how something looks without a certain part, I can hide it. And all you have to do to make it come back is click this, and it'll show everything that you hid. And that's honestly about it. You can make different work planes using the work plane tool, and you can measure things using the ruler tool, and notes are really helpful if you have different ideas and stuff that you want to do. You can kind of click anywhere, let's say on here, and make a note. Another thing to notice is that TinkerCAD has a lot of different shapes that they use, and you can use any of them. You can also favorite shapes to kind of have a collection of them that you commonly use. You can then import or export things into TinkerCAD, which is very helpful if you want to show these to friends. That's it for TinkerCAD. Have fun exploring, and thank you for watching this video.